Hello there. I know you're probably feeling disoriented and confused, and that is a perfectly understandable way to feel. But I will just let you know that you are in a safe place now. No one is going to hurt you. You are perfectly safe. Okay? My name is Dr. Murdoch. But if it makes you more comfortable, you can call me Grace or Gracie. You are at Site 18 of the SCP Foundation. No, I'm not surprised you haven't heard of us. We're not exactly public knowledge. Our task is securing, containing, and protecting anomalous objects, people, and creatures like yourself. Yes, we know about that. We always know. No, you're not in trouble. You're not going to be experimented on. Well, maybe a little bit, but we're not going to dissect you or put you into space, probably, unless you can you breathe without oxygen? No? Okay, then you're not going into space, don't worry. What we're going to do is we're going to keep you here, and so you don't cause problems with the outside world. You understand. I know it's a lot to take in. Your whole worldview is changing. That's completely understandable. But I was reading in your report that you got in a altercation with the MTF team that was sent in to retrieve you, and you got a little bit hurt, specifically some head injuries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a cranial nerve exam, a really quick one, just to make sure that you don't have any brain damage. Is that alright with you? Well, even if it wasn't, we would still do it. So, first off, I'm just going to have you follow the light with your eyes, not your head. Don't move your head. Okay. And up. Across. Very good. Now I'm going to shine it directly into your eyes to make sure they dilate properly. Alright, it looks surprisingly good. Do you know, to your knowledge, do you have any healing abilities, or? Not sure. I will mark that down. We will have to do some tests on that once we get the chance. Now, I will be testing your nerves on your face. I'm just going to do that with poking one side of you with the blunt end of my pencil. It does not have an eraser because we don't believe in mistakes here at the SCP Foundation. And the sharp side of the pencil. And you just tell me what side it feels like to you, alright? Okay, I'll ask you to close your eyes so you're not cheating. Good, the sharp side. Blunt side, good. Sharp. Blunt. Blunt. Sharp. Sharp. Blunt. Very good. Alright. So, we usually have an olfactory test as well. So I'll just have you smell this and tell me what you think it smells like. It's just on my desk, so. Bourbon, correct. Thank you. So it seems like you do not have a concussion or any brain damage. That is wonderful. Simply Fantastic. Again, we will need to do some tests to see if you have any healing abilities that we should look into. So I'm just going to ask you some quick questions about yourself so we can have it for our paperwork. What is your name? Can I have a last name with that? Yes, we do need the last name. Alright. Date of birth? We need more than just the year. Thank you. Place of birth? You don't know? How do you not know where you were born? Never mind. Alright, when did your anomalous abilities start to manifest? Well, when was the first time you noticed them? 13th birthday party. Interesting. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Oh. Yes, that would be troubling. Understandable. Has anyone in your family besides you displayed these anomalous abilities? No. Sometimes it does run in families, sometimes it doesn't. We really don't totally understand it. That's what we're studying. Do you have any siblings? What is your marital status? Oh. That might be a problem. How long have you been married? I'll send some Class A amnestics to their house right after this. No, they have to forget you. Everyone you've ever known has to forget you. You're an anomaly. You can't be known. If you'd rather, we could have them believe you died horribly. Yes, it does have to be horribly. Because I said so. That's why. Alright. Put something in the newspaper, on the news, murder or something. We'll figure something fun out for you. Alright. Can you tell me about the most intense instance where your anomalous properties manifested? As detailed as you can be, please. Need it for my records. Fascinating. We'll definitely have to do some tests regarding that. And do you have any physical, mental requirements for your holding cell? It's not a cell, it's a room that you live in. You can leave it, maybe, if you have good behavior and are deemed safe enough to leave by our council. Do you have any requests? Probably won't get them now because you don't have enough behavior. But if you have good behavior, we can put in requests for special items. You know, desks, playing cards, I don't know. Sketchbooks, whatever you like to do. No, we can't give you a computer with access to the internet. You're funny. I'm not going to explain why because it's obvious and you're just an idiot. You may be allowed to spend time with other humanoid SCPs, but again, this all really depends on your behavior. It's not really up to me. Well, it is up to me, but it's mostly up to me. a little bit up to you, though. Just a bit. So be nice to me, is what I'm saying. Okay. Final question, and then I will get on to a physical exam to make sure you don't have any broken bones or what have you. No. I wouldn't believe you if you told me you didn't have any broken bones, because you have a tendency to lie. No, not you specifically. Humanoid anomalies. They lie. All the time. They want to leave. They're like, oh, I don't have any special powers. Final question. How would you personally describe your anomalous abilities? Obviously, we're going to describe it in more clinical terms, but we like to take your feedback into account. Very poetic. No, it's fine. Not what we're gonna put in the report, but it's great. Alright. Now, I'll ask you to stand with your arms out so I can do a comprehensive scan of you. I'm going to be using the same light that I used to do your cranial nerve exam, because it is a scanner that our foundation has developed. Yes, alright. So, starting with your head, your arms. Not seeing anything wrong, especially. A few old wounds, but nothing serious. You broke your arm when you were around, what, 8? Yes, I can tell with this little blue light. It's quite efficient, yes. I'm sure I could explain the science to you, but I'm also sure that you wouldn't understand. Alright. So I will call a guard to escort you to your cell. Yes, it's already made up. It's got a bed and everything. Yes, I do mean just a bed. Alright. Yes, we make sure that your properties cannot be utilized within the confines of your cell. We're quite smart like that. Do you have any questions? No? Okay, good. You have a good day. Took you long enough to get them out. Where are all these humanoid SCPs coming from? Oh god. The factory again? Haven't we tried to shut that down before? It didn't work? Okay. Send the next one in.